All right, so that's some of the major highlights. Have we not shown you something that you want to go see?
Can't think of anything in particular. Most of what I'm familiar is what I've seen you build. So I
Okay.
definitely would like to see that sometime, if not now.
For sure. Well, anytime you want to go. This goes to the mesa in the desert. The desert's earmarked for harvesting, so don't. I
Sure.
just like to keep it flat when I do things.
Ah,
So if you dig from the top down. And if you don't want what you're harvesting, put it in a box someplace so someone else can use it. Even if it's right where you're digging, it's the only rule I have about that.
oh sure, and fair enough.
I hate having floating islands out in the middle of that thing that nobody can get to again. You're like, why is that 400 feet in there? So a few people do have other tunnels. There's other wonderful bases to visit. I don't know that there's any way I could show it to you in one day.
No, of
to
course.
be honest, because we have so many great builders and content producers here. It's just stunning. And
It already is.
I know Run Wild will want to show you his place really well.
Certainly.
And he's on all the time. Jan is on all the time. JB's on all the time. Condrick and Scody and Basket. He does lunchtime streams every day.
Ah.
So, I mean, there's just a lot of really good player base on, like, every day. So, this is Venice, HyperVenice. It's the start of it anyway.
It's been a start for months, but this is great.
So, you can do the boat tour.
At least.
If there's a boat. I think there's enough for everybody. So this is the bay, and it all started here with this. There was a little bitty island and a couple of rivers, and I thought, okay, I really liked how it came out into the ocean, and I thought, well, I could put a bridge across there, and then I was like, well, what place has bridges? Well, Venice, and that's just kind of where it started. And then I got to thinking about how I could make it HyperVenice, even from like the very first day. There's just a lot going on, but I wanted it to be able to traverse it with water all the way through it, so I've tried to do that.
It's very nice. Yes.
Yeah, it's turned out wonderfully, and I've been following it when I can on your streams for a while. So.
Well, there's a lot going on. If you get lost, just get in the water and keep swimming. You'll find your way back out somewhere, because it does kind of loop around.
Like the real Venice, kind of.
Well, it's my version of it, I guess.
Good enough for me. It is Minecraft. I mean, you have to draw the line somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and if I don't like it, I could always fix it, right?
Oh, true that too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's true.
So we can go underneath this wooden bridge, just kind of aim for the sugar cane, I guess.
Oh.
I ended up following Darkfan.
Darkfan's doing it wrong. Wrong way, Darkfan!
Here's a sugar cane, so...
Oh, yeah, you're on the right track. I see Dark.
So this is going to be the... I'm stuck in a block. Ow. Beat it, Darkfan. So this is going to be the new part, the build that comes up. That's going to be the hyper part of HyperVenice that kind of floats on top. Have newer builds. This is more of the old town. There's going to be marketplaces over here on the side. Restaurantes, that kind of stuff. It's a tiny squeeze here. Just keep turning left. The lovely granite build. I have 2 lovely granite builds, so I just want you to know that.
Why is that important, Lori?
Because people think I hate granite, and that's not true.
Oh,
I just don't like it.
She doesn't take it for granted.
You're fired too.
I thought that there was something in the contract that we all signed before we started here about jokes like that.
No.
I suppose it wasn't properly notarized.
No, that's...
There was no stamp of approval?
It's not set in stone, though.
Evil block.
You're both fired.
So that's a lap, so that you can get out and see some things. Now there is a skeleton grinder over here. I'll show you where that.
Sure.
So when are we racing that?
We can race. I don't know if I'll win because I'm kind of a derpy boater. I'm sure Run Wild's got lots of practice by now, though. He'll be the pro.
Nice.
He'll lease out the boats to everybody.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So over here to the right, there's a stairway that goes down to a skeleton grinder that's here.
Oh, actually, I never realized this was here.
Oh, that's the revenge right there.
Oh,
You know what else I can do? Oh, wait, I was gonna do the admin command, but I better not. So you can AFK here if you want to, and
Right
you can
there?
get like and it's the grinder's right here, anywhere in this little room.
Sure.
And then you just wait for them to drop, and you can pick up all the stuff.
Very nice.
This is the hall of chests. Feel free to use the storage facilities. There's plenty. The stuff on this end is pretty well empty. The stuff on the other end is labeled, but there's carrots and taters, and I do have a
Nice.
Are
teeny
these
tiny
are
chicken
these
farm.
the Wile E. Coyote tunnels?
Yes.
Plunk.
You could look. But there's a lot of different ways up and down to get to different places. You just gotta run around and find it. There's a
Sure.
all natural organic cactus farm down here.
Hmm.
We're down here and hang a left. There's a bay. This is the hub for HyperVenice. That's like underneath the bay, up ahead.
Ah.
So it connects to a couple different places.
Well, that's nice.
The dual stairs goes back up to the portal, and these
Right.
doors all go to the different areas in HyperVenice. There's a cow farm over on one of them. I got to check the organic farm to make sure that they're still behaving. Yep, looks pretty good. Just see if the leader's still keeping himself in line.
Yeah, still good in here.
Okay. There's
Oh,
no
I
one.
think we lit this up for a
There,
stream.
yeah, there was a skeleton in here the other
oh,
day.
Oh, what? Oh, because they can still spawn on these blocks.
that's
for the-
that's a bad cactus, huh?
He's the ringleader.
Oh, he spawned. He spawned where that torch is. Okay. Yeah, this. Yeah, you gotta watch this guy.
He makes sure that all these guys keep doing. See, 100% organic.
I'm afraid.
What? There's nothing to see here. It's fine.
It's fine.
Yep. Temptation to make a joke.
But,
But
I
I know.
am gonna bow out. I gotta take my son to his ball game.
All right.
All right, Doc. Have fun.
See
I
ya.
think it's the last one before their tournament.
It's all good. Good luck to him.
Good luck.
Yes,
for sure.
good luck to him.
Bye.
Yes.
Talk to you later.
See ya.
So yeah, there's multiple ways to get places for Shizzle.
Yeah. Well, that's the right. That's, in my opinion, there's a certain loose set of rules, if not a philosophy, I have
Mhm.
when it comes to the main builds that I make.
Mhm.
That's one of them. You have to have a lot of fun ways to get from one place to the next.
Yeah, and it's like a lot of it's based on need, and then a lot of it is what's an interesting way to do that to accomplish that goal.
Exactly. To help people enjoy the build too.
But yeah, I always
Like
gotta be
this.
careful
Great.
not to go too far and have your build look like an MC Escher house, and then no one can
Oh.
get out.
Oh yeah, no,
Well,
it has to
yeah.
make sense first.
Yeah, I don't like to
Yes.
have like too many like hidden ways, but there might be one or two that I don't show off.
Ah,
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But yeah, there's like access that goes back up to the main road. This actually goes back down to the hub again from down below in this level, so that you don't have to try to go clear up and around over the top of the builds. I like to have subterranean tunnels. I burrow a lot.
Oh sure. Well, that's part of the game.
Yeah,
Mine is the first part.
you're right.
Wait, yours is the first part of the game?
Minecraft.
I know.
Okay, you're trying a little bit too hard there.
I am.
I'll accept it because it's not all the way across the line there.
So we have a
but you're
holy
getting
sheep
close.
cathedral.
Oh, yep. This
All
way.
right.
So there's all the rainbow sheeps here. If you wish to, free to shear them.
Sure.
Where did you guys go? Did you
We
go up?
are.
We did
Yes.
I'll
not
be right
take
there.
the subterranean.
No,
I'll be right
we are
there.
here though. We're here. We found it.
With the holy sheep cathedral.
Yes.
I just got there from underground. It's fine.
hmm
Ah, yes.
Did you go back down? Where the heck do you guys go?
Yes. We
Sorry.
are back
See,
I was
this is
just
why we have
following
multiple
Nihon.
levels. So yeah, there's the hub. This goes to the cow house, where there's actually a farm for cows, and then up above there's a wheat sluice, and then my personal quarters are at the top. Hang on. This does not belong here. Hang on. Interesting. I wonder why that's there. There's a pig farm. It's small but mighty. If you need a pork chop, I usually don't eat pork. I usually just eat steak. It's the breakfast of champions.
Sure.
And then if and when you get elytra, the bell tower up here has a stairway that goes clear to the very top with a launching pad that you can fly off into the wilderness on. Absolutely.
Ah.
I have the basilica. I don't know. How much of this do you want to see?
Up to you, Lori. Up to you.
So this is all based on a lot of the historical architecture in Venice. So there's a basilica. There's the San Marcos Plaza, which I built. That was one of the first builds that I did.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I remember you working on this months ago.
yeah, this is one of the first things that I did. Because I thought, okay, there's a beautiful area here in between all this water that I know this is part of the build that I wanted to do. So I made space for it first because it was big. And then,
it was the right choice.
Yeah, I really like it. So it's my hall of patrons up here too. So when I get new patrons,
cool.
I add their name to the hall. Like the Pinnacle of Pointliness or the Bell Tower. There's a few shops over here along the way. There's a subway that goes back. There's just all kinds of cool stuff.
Well,
Feel
no
free to
doubt.
roam around. Feel free to roam around. There's a spider farm over here. I'll show you how to get to that too.
But this is
Nice.
Venice.
Scotty Garbitas joined us and built his Westerosi house, he calls it, which is this one. And he's got a pet over here. He's got a pet zombie and a pig in a boat. What up, little guy? How's it going? I'll tell you stories.
Interesting combination.
Mm-hmm. So off to this direction. Go down here. And I know you'll never remember where this is, but it's over here. There's a spider.
I'll do my best. I mean, it's not intentional. My memory is kind of poor.
Well, this whole place is just a warren of things. This is the hooligan hideout. Look, there's a guy here holding a block. Bye, Fajita. Give me back that block. He's been down here since I've dug all that out. That's funny.
This is the legendary hooligan hideout.
It is the pit of despair. It's got a sign up there. I have all my house.
I already feel bad.
I didn't put the sign up
in.
there. I'm just letting you know. So down in this corner is our spider farm. If you need spiders, you just got to brave the rapids over here. They spawn somewhere. I don't remember it being like this though. I feel like it's changed somehow.
A change has occurred.
Yeah. I'm gonna peek in here. No, the spider spawner's still there. They're just not spawning. Interesting times. Oh, there's one. And they will come down here and they will bite you if you're not. I don't think it's incredibly safe, but it's functional.
Whatever
so if you
works.
need
I
string.
suppose.
There's
Yeah.
a string and stuff there. So the easiest way out of here is actually to come through the hooligan hideout and out. And you're back at the river.
All right.
We go to the Lowell's Bay. Lowell's! This was the site of the Great Granite Incident.
Do we talk about the Great Granite
No,
Incident?
We don't normally talk about the Great Granite
Okay,
Incident.
don't worry. No need to mention such a difficult subject at such a happy time.
Yes.
That's right. Such a difficult subject. Somebody snuck in there. So there is a there's a few clips for it. Runwell says, "Of course there is." And then he threatened to leave granite here, but I knew where it was and I got it out already,
Ooh.
so it didn't contaminate my build.
Except you don't actually hate granite.
No, it's
You
just
just
not
don't
my favorite building
like
block.
it. Yeah.
It's been built up to be more than what it is.
Mhm, mhm.
Which I think is
I'm just
funny.
repeating it for the people, you see.
Of course, so they understand.
Mhm.
Exactly.
So the sleep thing does give it a second of lag. If you notice, it's just a little pause.
Oh,
But it's just
sure.
the server dropping a command is what it is.
Yeah.
It's all vanilla command blocks, but it works.
Yeah. They can do ridiculous things with command blocks.
So that is pretty much Venice. There's more
It's
to
a
see.
wonderful place.
There's things to do,
Hmm.
people to bother.
And now I don't
There's
see anyone.
Q.
There he is. There he is.
Oh, there you are. Okay.
Hello.
I thought for a second I was worried. I'm like, we lost him already?
Mhm.
Dang, here goes another one.
So out there
Another one.
by my area is NihonTiger's got some going on, I believe.
Yes.
And
it's,
then Condrict has a build out that way too. And
Mhm.
I'm trying to think here. Cause for Christ. He's building in the water just out past the Rialto Bridge. So that
that's
area's
a-
got quite a few people. But I mean,
Okay.
you're welcome to come out there and find an empty hole.
Sure.
Jan kind of moved out into the wilderness. Way out into the wilderness. But there's a couple different places you can go. I know that this particular direction, there's not very many people.
Okay.
If you're just looking for an open spot for yourself, that's probably a good place to go and have a look. But feel
Yeah,
free to
yeah.
look around. I mean, you can camp at my little cottage house for a little bit if you want to, if you need a temporary
All
home.
right. Yeah, I probably will.
I mean, feel free. And then I do have extra horse mounts at the Sheep Cathedral. There's extra horses that you can
All
grab.
right. I don't really do horses, unfortunately.
That's okay.
I might eventually get one just so that I have one if I need it for an event or something. But that's just me. It's Skyrim, no horse.
That's
Zelda
cool.
Breath of the Wild, no horse.
No horse
It's
on
just- it's my
Skyrim,
place
too.
now.
Wow.
No horse.
Wow.
Not even a companion.
Crazy sauce.
I know.
Crazy.
It's just me. It's just me.
Oh, that's fine. It's all good.
Mhm.
So that pretty much wraps up most of the highlights. I mean, there's a lot of really
Alright.
great things to see, but I'm probably going to head out and go grab some supper myself.
Yeah, you do that.
And if you need
Yep.
anything, if you have questions, don't hesitate to tag us someplace, and
I sure
we'll
will.
give you the info that you need. Okay?
Alrighty. Thank you so very much, Lori, and
You're welcome.
everyone in my show. If you aren't already, please do go ahead and follow the good people there.
Oh.
Lori and Run and Neon and Darkfan and all the good people on Hypermine. It's a great group, and I'm again
Mhm.
delighted and thankful to be invited here, and we will have a good time here.
I'm juggling.
I'm juggling too.
Uh,
Yes.
I'm really bad at juggling.
well, it's the finale. You have to. You left the
Hooray!
you left the big show to the end. Forget
you
all
go.
those
Yes.
builds, juggling.
I'm going
Oh,
to
yes.
juggle an ender pearl up here on top of the house.
Oh,
actually,
wow.
we gotta juggle it the right way.
Oh, are you doing the? What are you doing? The F?
Yeah, he's just switching hands.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Very nice.
It's juggle. It's going back and forth. It's that easy.
Too funny. All right, gang. I'm gonna head out. Have a good night and
All
best
right.
wishes. And thank you for joining us again.
And thank
Yes.
you, Lori. Take care.
Bye, guys.
Bye bye.
Farewell. All right, so that is that.
Mm-hmm. That is that. You are
All right.
officially officially here. Welcome.
And officially inducted. Thank you, Nihon. Again,
Yes.
it's been a while. Good
It is.
to have you about and
Yes.
the Minecraft place. So,
Indeed
did
it
you
is.
have anything in particular that you wouldn't mind showing off or something like that?
Oh,
That's
sure.
what today's
Yeah,
for,
we
I'd
could.
say.
Sure, we could. We're gonna go back to where Lori is, where HyperVenice is, because that's the portal I'm using right now. Since I'm pretty much her neighbor, so
Okay.
yes. So we'll head back that way. I don't have a whole lot compared to everybody else, since I am one of the more recent additions.
Well, sure,
Comparatively.
but yeah, well, it's fair enough. You are no longer a low man on the totem pole as far as that goes now, though.
That's well, yeah. I haven't been for a while, but certainly I'm a couple bumps above that now.
Yeah.
I've almost got rid of my rookie status.
Ooh. How long does that take?
I have no idea.
Hmm.
It just happens. It just happens
You
magically
just
one day.
You wake up one day and you just know.
Yes.
Ah.
All right. So, for ease of getting there, we're gonna take a boat.
All right.
It's not actually that far. You can go by land, but boat tends to be a little bit quicker. Less jumping involved. So go underneath the bridge here.
I'm okay with the less jumping. I mean, I respect the utility of the Nether, but at the same time, yes, I see the underwater build here.
That is not mine.
Yeah.
I'm not sure whose that is. It might be Kaz's. I've been trying to figure it out for a while, and he mentioned that he was.
I
my
think
neighbor.
that's what Lori said. They were building in the water, but
Yes.
I wasn't expecting that's what they meant. I was like, I've seen people build artificial islands, and that's
yes. Run is
that's difficult
confirming.
enough.
Yep, they're confirming that it's Kaz. Okay. So
thank you.
That's
Thank you, friend.
thank you guys. Yes, that solves that question. All right. So
Yeah.
this big old tower is mine. The crafting benches are remnant of a prank from Kondrick, because I said I didn't have enough materials, so he lent me some. But funny enough, he actually built the structure on the outside for me, and now all I have to do is find the blocks to replace it, and we'll pretty much be done with the exterior.
Why did you use them?
The what? The button?
No, the crafting benches.
Oh no! Contract used them.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know why.
It,
I'm not sure why he did it. Yes.
that's dedication.
Yes,
I'm
he
compelled
used a lot of time.
to respect it.
Yes. So there'll be a quick ladder up here with minecarts eventually, because
Sure,
this is
sure.
based on a real world build. It's 1-to-1.
Oh, okay.
It's 1-to-1 as best I can get it in Minecraft, and
Yeah, been there.
the real world thing has an elevator that takes you to the top. So I will eventually build a minecart elevator that speeds this process up quite a bit.
I'm
Yes.
familiar with ladders.
It's more fun going down because you can kind of fall for a bit and try and catch yourself before you hit the bottom and die.
Let's not do that. Well,
No.
I mean, optional
I know.
for you. I mean, this is
Yes. This is my house. Okay. So yeah, this is the observation deck. And
nice.
this is the top area. I might work on this part a little bit more. I've got a basic structure here for the memorial part up here, but not quite sold on it yet. It's pretty close to what I want it to be. So, pretty close. But you can also take the quick way down, which is you run off here, jump off, and you land in the water.
That's the expressway.
Yes, that's the expressway down. But yep, it's a bit scary, but we did last time everyone was up here. We kind of did it, and it was fun. So
it's right here. You think?
Yeah, basically you can try and line up and just be careful. You got it. There you go.
All right. I didn't die.
There we go.
Yay! It's very nice.
Yes. All right, so that is the main build.
Good. You have a bed around here?
Yes. Should be right on the bottom level. Here we go. It's a bed I've frequented many a time.
I'm sure you have.
Yes. So, right on over here. So this is the path that Contrick was working on. Oh, he has... Oh, hi, skeleton. Hi. Hi, friendo.
We got a skeleton over there, too, next
Yep.
to a bridge there.
Oh, he's, Oh, he's been working on some stuff. This is all cool. Oh,
Where'd you
like
go?
this.
Oh, over here. Okay.
Yes. Yep. So that's the pathway he's connecting HyperVenice to his build. And
Oh,
it passes
nice.
past my place, so we've been... Oh, careful. A skeleton over here, too.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Huzzah.
All right. Huzzah. So that's going to go off to HyperVenice, and it looks like he's got that underway. I quite like that. But, got like 3 small... Oh, invisible spider.
Some critique for the local fauna
Yes.
here.
Invisible spider. I've never had one of those around here before. Okay, so before I distracted myself, this right here is my garden. So this is where I get my
Okay.
food from.
Oh, nice.
Yep, just a small garden. I kind of, when I was building this, I was thinking like, I guess like maybe like a New Orleans style kind of idea, like that kind of that French Victorian era kind of
Yeah,
thing, where
yeah.
that's kind of the thing. It looks really nice at night. I really like it. And then right over here, I haven't put the pathway in yet, but this is my my crew, my horse crew. I found them all and dragged them over here. It's the four horses of the apocalypse.
And a
Pestilence,
very, very, very
war. Yes.
bad joke.
Yes, and a nature boy. Woo!
That sound effect that you added there is not on the side.
No, I just say it because I have to. I think
Well,
I'm
I
legally
understand,
obligated
but-
to.
Just, you know,
And
I had to point
yes,
it out.
I know. And then this is just a bridge I built to go across. Kind of, there's like a little swampy area over here.
Sure.
And then Contric's place is over there. If you follow this path.
I'll have
So
to investigate
he's-
that sometime.
Yes, it's a fairly large hole in the ground, but it's also rather impressive.
Hmm.
And I don't know if it's still full of iron golems, because I filled it full of iron golems at one point. As a surprise kind of payback for this.
They earned it.
They earned it. Yeah, Contrick earned it.
I mean, this much work has to be repaid somehow.
Yes, he needed a few extra hands to help with the road construction, so I lent him a few of my best men.
So it's a trade of materials for labor. I understand.
Oh, exactly, yes. And then this is... I don't know what this is. This is a swamp, but I think other people had kind of harvested most of the trees out of here. I probably will end up replanting most of the trees at some point, just to give it that swamp look again. Because it looks kind of barren, so...
It does a little bit, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. I think someone was going to build a spawner out here at some point or something like that.
Oh,
and
like
never
for a witch
did it.
spawner.
Or something like that. It
Yeah.
never materialized, so...
Mm.
I asked around and everyone was like, "Oh, well, no, we're not building there." So I'm like, "Okay, I take this now. It's mine."
Yeah. Well, it's a good place.
Yeah, it's nice. I wanted to kind of get a flat space to build at.
Yeah.
And I don't know how much more I'm gonna build, but
Yeah.
probably got a couple of ideas in my head. I don't know if I want to go like all out crazy like I have in the past, simply because those builds only tend to get half finished, and then it's like, oh, great.
Yeah.
I have to finish the thing. Oh,
Yep.
this actually goes through here. Cool. Oh, that's nice. So yeah, this wraps around, and then Lori's little home is right over here. So not too far away at all. Oh, careful of the hole in the ground.
Those do happen.
Yes. So that's about it for my build.
That's
Yeah, it's-
seeing what you want to see.
Yeah, it's nothing too fancy, but it's home.
Well, it works
Bro.
for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, now I just gotta find my own place and get started.
Pretty much. And there's plenty of choices. I'm trying to remember directionally what's where. I think there's off in that way. I think there might be some ice biome. There's an ice biome somewhere. I remember that because I
Yeah.
walked through. I walked through that. You know, that also reminds me. I should go get my llamas. I found a whole bunch of llamas, and I like tied them all up. And I'm like, yeah, I'll come back for you. And I haven't come back for them yet.
You better do that.
I should before Jan takes them all.
Well, they will.
Yes.
They're just that way.
Yes.
Hmm.
But yeah, that's my corner of the world.
That works. What I'll probably do is I'll probably go back to spawn here, and if I can remember which way Lori recommended, we'll just go off that way and see where we end up.
Yep.
So
That sounds like a pretty good plan.
yeah, is the
I think she mentioned east. I
east.
think that's I believe so.
Okay.
Because that's the direction that we were facing when we were talking about that. And I think that matches up. I don't think there's a lot of people to the east.
Yeah, and that's what I prefer to do. I don't want to see. I do a lot of mining and stuff like that, and oh, good. That
Yeah,
is
JB says
certainly
the
what
east
I'll
is pretty
do.
good.
Don't want to, like I said, don't want to step on toes. Don't want to run into
yeah.
someone's underground build, or if they've already been
Yeah.
mining out there. It's the worst feeling in the world. So I want to ensure the place is not already spoken for. All right,
yeah,
Dion.
that's
Well,
always good. Yep.
you're welcome to stick around. I'm just going to be charting a course here, but
Okay.
thank you for your tour here and for the little
No
extra
problem.
here. Great to
Yep,
see your
I'm-
stuff.
Yes, I'm sure I'll have a little bit more. So stop by some other time, and I can give you a
Certainly.
tour of whatever I've built next. So.
Works for me.
Yep. All right. I will leave you to your adventuring. I probably need to log off here and do some
Okay.
stuff as well. So, all right. Take care, man. Welcome aboard.
All right.
Glad to
Yes,
have
thank
a
you.
familiar face. Yes.
Indeed.
Please don't fire
Likewise.
me. Don't fire me too much, please.
Oh,
too much.
that depends on you, sir. All right. Take care.
Take care.